Welcome back to Facts by Michael, the place where we break down the truth behind the headlines and bring you the facts that really matter. Today, we're diving into something millions of people are feeling right now. Why so many people hate working these days. And no, it's not because everyone suddenly got lazy. It's because the system, it's broken. The numbers prove it, and the stories behind those numbers are even more eye-opening. Let's break it all down. Number one, people feel they deserve higher pay because they do. Let's start with the most obvious pain point, pay. Think of a McDonald's worker. Average wage, around $13 an hour in many states. That's roughly $27,000 a year, if they can get full-time hours. Now picture this, rent for a one-bedroom apartment in New York or Los Angeles, over $2,000 a month. That's nearly $24,000 a year, just for rent. Add food, transportation, health insurance, you see the problem. It's not just fast food. Teachers with college degrees are moonlighting as Uber drivers just to make ends meet. During the pandemic, nurses who literally saved lives worked 16-hour shifts and still struggled to pay off student loans. Even in tech, employees at billion-dollar companies like Google or Meta have staged walkouts demanding fair wages, only to be met with mass layoffs. Real story. In 2023, hundreds of nurses in New York went on a 3-day strike for safer staffing and better pay. The hospital lost millions, but the nurses finally won an agreement. People are tired of begging for what they've already earned. They're saying, enough is enough. Number two, wages once matched the cost of living, not anymore. Let's rewind. In the 1970s, a single factory worker could support an entire family. One income could buy a house, a car, and still pay for a summer vacation. Now, two parents working full-time plus side hustles can barely afford daycare. A gallon of milk in 1990, about $2. Today, in some areas, it's $5 or more. Gas, utilities, groceries, everything's up. Meanwhile, wages have barely budged. That $15 per hour living wage that once sounded fair, it barely covers rent in most cities. Remember the term American dream? For many, it now feels like an inside joke. People are running a race on a treadmill that keeps speeding up, and they can't get off. Number three, big companies want more work for less pay. Here's the harsh truth. Today's corporate model is maximum effort, minimum pay. They call it hustle culture. We call it exploitation. Take Amazon. Warehouse employees walk 10 to 15 miles a day, tracked by software every second. Miss a scan or take too long in the bathroom? Flagged. Meanwhile, Amazon's founder is buying super yachts and planning trips to space. Or Uber. Drivers use their own cars, pay for gas and repairs, and after expenses are lucky to clear $10 an hour. Office jobs aren't safe either. Remote work often means you're always available. Slack messages at midnight, weekend emails. Pay stays flat while the CEO cashes a bonus bigger than your entire lifetime earnings. And it's not just these companies. Think of delivery apps like DoorDash or ride-sharing services where workers are called partners, but get no health insurance, no retirement plan, and no guarantee of pay. That's not flexibility. That's a grind with no finish line. Number four, governments talk big, but side with corporations. Politicians love to say they stand with the working class, but when it counts, policies speak louder than speeches. Remember the 2023 auto worker strikes? Cameras caught some leaders smiling with strikers, but behind closed doors, meetings were happening with auto executives, not mechanics. Look at taxes. Mega companies like Apple and Microsoft pay a lower effective tax rate than a small grocery store on your street. How? Offshore accounts, legal loopholes, and corporate lobbyists. When Starbucks baristas tried to unionize, management allegedly closed stores and intimidated workers. The government could protect those rights, but usually it looks the other way. Workers see it, and they're tired of a system that whispers, "We've got your back," while handing billion-dollar checks to corporations. Number 5. Work more, pay more, while billionaires pay less. Here's the kicker. You pick up extra shifts, you freelance on weekends, you hustle harder, and the reward? A higher tax bracket. That means the more you work, the more the IRS takes. Meanwhile, billionaires like Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk don't rely on a paycheck. They borrow against their stock holdings, claim minimal income, and often pay less than 1% in effective tax rates. ProPublica revealed some billionaires paid 0 federal income tax in certain years. Compare that to a single mom working 2 jobs who could be paying 10 times that percentage. The system punishes hard work and rewards wealth hoarding. That's not just unfair, it's outrageous. Number 6. Burnout is the new normal. It's not only about money, it's about mental health. Studies show burnout rates are at historic highs. People report anxiety, depression, and physical health issues from constant overwork. Japan even has a word for death by overwork: karoshi. And it's not just Japan anymore, it's everywhere. Real story. In 2022, a 24-year-old employee at an investment bank died after reportedly working 100-hour weeks. That's not ambition. That's a warning sign. People just don't want to work anymore. Remember this video. It's not laziness. It's exhaustion. It's people tired of giving everything and getting crumbs. Tired of watching billionaires rocket into space while they skip lunch to pay the electric bill. If this hit home, smash that like button, subscribe, and tell us in the comments, what's your biggest frustration with work today? This is Facts by Michael, where we uncover the truth behind the headlines. Stay curious, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next one.